Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a tapestry crochet for the Aries zodiac. Shout out to LA Knots on braceletbook.com. That's where I found the alpha pattern. I do not know how to tag her, but this is what we are doing. We're going to need scissors, and I use a size H hook and about this much yarn. This is a wonderful scrap buster, so I definitely recommend it if you just want to try tapestry crochet. It's very simple, very easy to find. All of her alpha patterns are just awesome to me, so huge shout out to her. Okay, we are going to start with a slip knot, and we are going to chain 19. Okay, now that we have chained 19, we are going to work in the second stitch from the end, and we're just going to do a single crochet. So hook in, yarn over, pull through, 2 on the loop, pull through 2. And you're going to do that all the way across. Okay, now that we are at the end of that row, we are going to work into that last chain stitch, and then we will chain 1 in turn. Now there was supposed to be 2 rows of just solid purple single crochet. I messed up in this tutorial, and it is what it is. So you can do another row of purple. Obviously I'm not, but it still looks cute at the end either way. Now for the second row, we are going to go 8 purple single crochet for your base color, and then we are going to color change and add 2 pink. I've zoomed in so you can see how I do it. I just finish that 8th chain, hook in the pink, and then work with just the pink, and I let the purple hang. I think this is called the drag method, the drop and drag method, so that's how I do it. We'll do 2 of the pink, and then after that second stitch is complete, I drop the pink and then pick up the purple and put it on my loop, and then start working into the next 8 solid color crochet stitches, all single crochet. Okay, we're at the end of that row. We're going to go ahead and chain 1, and you're going to repeat that same row 6 more times. And remember that the side where you can see the drag and drop, that's your ugly side, we'll call it. You want to make sure you drag and drop the yarn on that side every time. So we're going in with the single crochets of the purple, and then when we get to the pink, we're going to color change again. And a lot of people like to clip their colors. I wouldn't for a project this small, but a lot of people do. There's a lot of methods out there, so go ahead and check them out and see what you're comfortable with. Now we're going to pick up that pink, and I just throw it on my hook, pull the purple down tight, and we're going to work right into that pink again. It will look crazy, just trust the process. Okay, now that we're at the end of that row, we're going to chain one and we're going to flip our work. And there's the pretty side. So you want to make sure all of your hanging pieces are on the ugly side. And then we're going to repeat that row, like I said, for 6 more rows. Okay, this is our last row of this repeat. And I am so glad that I trusted the process, because look at how nice it looks. It's not perfect. I'm really new at tapestry, but I do like to learn, and I do like the style of crochet. And there's so many possibilities. All right, so we're going to chain the 1, and then we are going to go, let me check. Okay, so we are going to go in with 3 single crochets of our base color, and then we will do 2 single crochets of our off color, so the pink. And a lot of people would clip their pink yarn here. I don't, because it's such a small project that I'm just going to do it like that. You want to make sure when you're going back in to the purple stitch, though, that you leave the pink behind. Just like so. And we're only doing 2 of the pink, and then we will drop the pink and pick the purple back up and go in for 3 single crochet stitches of our base color. 2 and 3. And then we're gonna change colors again, and we'll repeat that on the other side of our center pink. So 2 pinks, and then we'll drop the pink and we'll pick up the purple, and we will go in just like the other side, 3 single crochets of the purple, drop it, pick up the pink, two single crochets of the pink, and then we'll finish it off with the purple. Okay, so we're at the end of the row. We're going to make sure we do our chain 1. We're going to flip our work, and we're going to do, look at how cute it's looking already. Oh, sorry. Okay, so then we're going to do 2 single crochets of our base color, and then 2 single crochets of our pink. And you'll make sure you're keeping a close eye on your count, but you'll be able to tell because it won't line up perfectly with your last pink in the row, at least not on the side. So double check and make sure. And then we will switch colors again, and we will go in with 4 single crochets of our base color. And you'll know if you're doing it right because we will line up with that center pink again, right on spot. And you'll repeat that on the other side of your center pink line. So we'll go into the center pink with the 2. And we'll pick up our purple, and it will be the 4 purple single crochets. And then the 2 pink, and then the 2 purple. Okay, we're coming up on the end of that row. We're going to go ahead and chain 1 and flip our work. And it looks different because I messed up, but it's all good. Now we are going to go in with a 1 single crochet of purple, and then we are going to flip to our pink. And we are going to do 2 pink single crochets. And then we are going to do 5 of the purple crochets, the purple single crochets. And you'll know that your count is right if you line up again with that center line of 2 pinks. And then we will go ahead and do the 2 pinks, and we will repeat everything after that the same as the other side. So we'll go in with the 2 pinks, and then we will drop the pink and pick up the purple and do 5 purple single crochets. And then we will do 2 more pink and then 1 purple to finish the row. Then we're going to go ahead again and chain 1, flip our work, and it'll be another single purple crochet followed by 2 pink single crochets. Now this is where it will change. After the 2 pink, we're going to do 4 purple single crochets, and then we are going to do 4 pink single crochets. Now we're going to repeat the same side. So 4 purple single crochets followed by 2 pink and 1 purple. Okay, and now we're at the end of the row, so we're going to go ahead and finish that and chain our 1 and flip our work. And our next row is going to be exactly the same as the one we just did. So the 1 purple, 2 pink, 4 purple, 4 pink, 4 purple, and so on. Just follow the exact same stitches you've already got. Okay, our next row is going to be a chain 1, the chain 1 and then a purple single crochet, followed by 2 pink single crochets, and then 3 purple crochets. And then we're going to pick up our pink and do 6 pink single crochets. Then we're going to go ahead and pick up our purple and repeat the same as the other side. So 3 single crochets in purple, and then 2 in pink, and then another 1 in purple. Alright, and then we're going to do our chain 1 and flip our work. And then we are going to go in with 1 purple single crochet. And then 7 pink single crochets. This is where the pattern kind of changes a bit. And after that 7, we're going to drop the pink and pick up the purple. And we're going to do 2 purple single crochets. And then we're going to drop the purple and pick up the pink and do 7 pink single crochets. And then we will finish the row with a single purple crochet. All right, now for this row, we are going to do 2 purple single crochets, followed by 5 pink. So go ahead and drop the purple, pick up the pink. And then we're going to drop the pink and pick up the purple, and then we will do 4 purple single crochets. And then we will pick up the pink and do the same thing as the other side. 5 pink single crochets. followed by 2 purple single crochets, and that will finish this row. And then we will chain 1 and turn our work. And for this row, you should be able to see it coming along now. But for this row, we're going to do 3 single crochets in purple, and then 3 single crochets in the pink. Then we are going to drop the pink and do 6 single crochets in the purple. And then we're going to drop the purple and do the same as the other side. We're going to do 3 single crochets in the pink, followed by 3 single crochets of purple. Okay, and then we will chain 1 and flip our work, and our next 2 rows are only going to be purple. So you can go ahead and cut your pink here, or your secondary color. And look at it, isn't it so cute? I just love it. And we're going to go ahead and finish it up, just 2 more rows of the purple. Okay, we're coming up on the end of the very last row. We're going to do that last stitch, and then I act like I'm going to chain 1, but I don't. Well, I mean, I chain 1, but I end up pulling the yarn all the way through. I leave a pretty long tail because I like to do like, I like to sew it around a dowel and put bead accessories on these. Make them into wall hangers. I think they're so cute. So you do it however you like, but this is how I do it. I leave a pretty long tail, and here's the finished product. Again, huge shout out to LA Knots. If you know how to link up with her, please let me know. And there it is. Very cute. Very easy pattern. There's the back side. Not too ugly. There's lots of ways to do tapestry crochet, so if you have another technique that you like better, use that. But it's a nice, cute, quick little project, and I enjoyed making it. I would definitely block these, just because I did these in acrylic yarn and they tend to pull. But yeah, after it's all sewn up and done, I'm gonna put felt on the back to hide the ugly side, but it'll be great. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content or you just like hanging out with me, go ahead and like and subscribe.